Run it, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 5-division champion of the world, the one and only Floyd Mayweather. Introducing Gervonta Davis. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks trimmed with black. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Swing and a miss with that hook. Hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looking to land the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't find a home for that jab. And follow with a straight right hand. There's a counter shot. Well, they're in trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
He threw the hook, didn't land. That's another scoring shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Touching him up again. Beautiful counter shot. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. The defense failed them. Changes everything, and down they go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Nice punch. There's a scoring blow. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And at some point, the corner needs... It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. What a punch. Oh, what a punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
What's the referee thinking right now? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead he's in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Good punch. Got him there. That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Are you okay?
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. You don't want to trade shots. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
With counter punching. Disaster averted. Will the referee step in? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.